Yeah, first of all, I just want to let y'all know. I saw this on Instagram the other day. The longer you stay on the wrong train, on the wrong path, the more expensive it is to get home. So there you go. I just wanted to ask a couple questions, right? I wanted to know, like, what is God's will? I got questions. I don't have the answers today. If I get up in the morning and I want to go have turkey bacon with eggs on a whole wheat wrap versus a plain wrap, what's God's will? You know, it's like we also hear that God places our desires in our heart. But if I desire a turkey sandwich, where is God at with it? I feel like we are given the guidance, but free will gets confusing because it's like, God, you also know there's things that I want to do, that I want to get accomplished, but then why is temptation here and why is temptation there? And why is temptation so easy to get to? And why is the right thing to do sometimes so hard to do? Like, why do you have a bakery right next door to the gym? I could just go right in there and I could get 11 bad things to eat for $10. And then the grocery store, the Whole Foods, I got to drive all the way down there and I might just get one thing of turkey for $10, 3 limes for $37. Like, why are the right things to do harder? Why? If doing the right thing was easier, then more people would do it, right? And wouldn't that make sense for God's will? Or is it meant to be difficult because it's like this journey thing, which makes me feel like, okay, maybe life is a game then, because that's what every video game I've ever played is like, at least in for solo mode. And I don't like to think life is a game because games involve too much damn gameplay. And that's what I don't like in real life. I love them in video games, but I don't like them in real life because I don't like playing around with people. I don't like people playing around with me. I don't want to have to sit around and do all this weird 48 laws of power. Then I got to sit and think about how I tricked this person and finesse this person. So now I got to be paranoid and watch my back with this person. And I got to sit here and someone was like, okay, yeah, but you also need to know what's going on because people are doing these things to you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, but I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Like, can we all just not finesse each other and just try to get to where we got to go? Or does that type of reality not exist because capitalism? I just wish that, I don't know, maybe that's why there was tribes and stuff back home in Africa, because people were like, look, we can't trust everybody, but let's trust our small pods and let's stick together. And maybe that's where the whole it takes a village thing comes from. Because it takes a village, but not the whole nation. You're never going to get the whole nation. You might just get a village. But as you get older, it becomes harder to even have your village because everybody's got their own stuff. People are dealing with their own individual issues, their own individual problems. Then they have their families and their families' own individual issues and individual problems. And then we're supposed to juggle all that and come together and try to figure out how to to solve things together. It just seems like a lot. But somehow the answer is supposed to be something that we can find. But it's not easy, it's hard. Or maybe I'm just projecting, and maybe that's just my reality. I don't know, you tell me.